So today it was a very, very, very choppy and ugly environment in the market. For real, like I don't really remember when I last time I saw choppiness, that kind of choppiness in the market. So I'm in a loss of $90. It's not that huge. I was 103, I guess, and then I took another trade that my came back into slight red, if I may say it like this. And the thing, when you look in hindsight, you kind of understand. Okay, if I was stay in the position, I was taking it and get what I need. But when I drew a new trade, you don't really see this. You see the X and you don't see the Y. So today I took a loss. I'm sorry. So if we'll take a look at 4-hour chart, this is my 4-hour chart. So I was playing these levels. Okay, so this area, it's 66.97 plus minus. So we get a bounce from that area, and we get a bounce yesterday, a small bounce, not that big, but still a bounce. So if we watch a 5-minute chart, I have my camera pivots on S3 and S4, and it's S3 around 67.05 and S4 66.95. So I took my first long when in this candle. It was very strong. The volume is pouring in. The candle is green, so I took one contract, and then I added another one, and I put my stop below this area. So I get stopped out. My profit target was at central point area at 73.13, and the second partial at 67.24. So when I stopped out, I saw we dropped into the S4 area, and I was planning, in case we drop into that area, I will take along again. So we dropped into this area with a pretty good volume. Okay, we drop into this one, and then we reclaim it with 5-minute with the 5-minute candle closes above. So I took it long here, and I was planning to cover at 67.14, and I close it at 12, I guess. At the time I was looking, I just pulled off the charts, the time and sells, and near 67.13 were a huge amount of prints on the red on the bid. So there are a lot of sellers over there. So I just I see it's kind of penetrated it's came to 67.13, 75, and it's kind of cannot push through. So I know it just took my profit, and I was stopped out. I closed my position when we kind of broke, to that area. And from the beginning, when I entered, my stop was at 691. So this area. If I stayed in the trade, I would get my, S3 R3 area, but I didn't stay. But it's okay, nothing is perfect. So this was my first entry. I entered here 2 contracts. First one, it was 1 contract, and then I added the second one, and I stopped out here immediately. After 5 minutes, I re-jump again. I covered, and almost break even. And when you look at this, really, when you look in the hindsight, always it's happened very very often. When I look at the chart, I say to myself, like, man, if I would stay in the trade and blah blah blah, and respect my stop or whatever. But in a real trading, you don't really think like this, because you see the information, you see the choppiness in the market, and you just want to get out. You don't care about already about your profit taking, and your risk reward ratio and everything. You just want to get out, because you see that for what, like from the open, from like 9:30 till what? Till almost 4 hours. Yeah, four hours and something. We just choppy, and this is crazy because you don't really want to be in that environment. Okay, you may say like, okay, man, why don't you just buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, but it's not working that way. And when it comes to make a new law, you kind of think, okay, it may be false breakdown, and then it is false breakdown, we rebought, but you look at the chart and you don't want to be part of it. So I'm in a red $90, but it's okay. But that ugly thing came to what, 67.43 area. Man, this is crazy. Like really crazy. 4 hours in the choppiness, and then you just broke out of the range and just traded all the way up. But if we take a look on the 4 hour chart, we came to 67.36. Okay, this is another resistance area, 4 hour area, when you can anticipate that the selling pressure will overdrive the buying pressure. But we will see it tomorrow. Today we have nothing to do with this. I hope all of you green, or at least in a small red, and you have a good day, guys.